It won't surprise anyone to hear the number of kids taking up sailing is pretty small compared to sports like footy, netball and cricket. But talk about batting above your average. Even without a big number of juniors coming through, Queensland still produces some of the best young sailors in the world. Now, unless they're going to be adding reef fishing as an Olympic sport, there's not much hope Scotty Hillier is going to be donning the green and gold anytime soon. But some of these guys have already done it, and whispers around here are that if they keep going, they're going to be adding to Australia's illustrious record in international sailing competitions. Moreton Bay is the training ground for this group of dynamos from the Queensland Academy of Sport.
Shoulders out. That's it. Good. Nice.
The man barking the orders is Adrian Finglass, high-performance coach at the QAS. But it is popular, isn't it?
Very popular. You know, we've got a fantastic program at the national level. You know, after the China Olympics, we received a lot more funding. With our success there, we were one of the top sports out of the China Games with a whole bunch of medals. And, you know, the government jumped on the bandwagon and they're helping us out. We've got some fantastic young talent coming up through the ranks. So, you know, if they don't make London, they'll definitely make Rio. So that's the whole goal, to go to Rio.
One young lady hoping to get to Rio is sailboarder Joanna Sterling.
I got my first board when I was 6, so it was a nice little board for me, and then I started taking it a bit more seriously when I was 12 or so. It was a bit bigger and could handle the bigger sail. I've done 2 youth worlds. The first was in Brazil and the second was in Turkey. And I've done an Open Worlds in Denmark, and I just got back from doing 3 World Cup events in the Netherlands, Germany and England as well.
Wow. For laser racer Ashley Stoddart, her mind's not even stretching as far as Rio 2016 yet. Nope, she has her eyes firmly fixed on qualifying for the London Games next year. And get this, she's only 18. There's a heap of hard work to go before she gets there though.
In most events, there tend to be 10 to 12 races, and each race goes for an hour. That's what they aim for. We sometimes have races up to an hour and a half. So in pretty windy conditions, it's quite tough on the old legs and everything else. So.
Regardless of whether you've got a big kid like me or a young'un looking to get their feet wet, there's a Learn to Sail program out there for you. Darren Vo from Boating Industries Alliance of Australia reckons you're best off throwing kids in the deep end, so to speak, from a young age.
Well, look, to us, the key thing about growing participation in recreational boating is to actually get kids involved. Some from both sort of the most junior age, so primary school age and things like that. Sailing's an obvious way to get them into that because they love to sort of get out in the water and do those sorts of things, but also through high schools. But once you get to high school, that's the opportunity to basically get involved in power boats. And so there's different programs. There's some programs in Queensland, there's programs in New South Wales and other states, and we're looking to take the best of those programs to be able to introduce, you know, marine studies into schools, get kids to run through programs. And the ideal thing is for us that we get kids coming out of high school with boat licences that are actually been engaged in it.
Learning to sail is a great starting point to a life spent out on the water. The skills they learn will last a lifetime, regardless of whether they're skippering sailing boats or powered vessels like fishing boats and cruisers. Head to the BIAA website for more details about the world of boating. If you'd love to see your kids racing around Moreton Bay one day, have a squiz at the Royal Queensland Yacht Squadron's Junior Sailing Program. If you'd like more details on anything you've seen today, dates, locations, phone numbers, even recipes, jump online or contact the office for a fact sheet. Or if you're keen to spend a day with me fishing out of Lucinda, then log on to my website. Hook up with scottyhillier.com.au for all the details. We've just been out on the water with a couple of our current stars, but here behind me are our future stars in the making, aged between 7 and 12 years of age. Have a look, a little high five for Scotty. Look at it, absolutely lovely. I can't recommend enough getting the kids introduced to boating in this style. That is Creek to Coast today. Hope you've enjoyed the show. Stay safe, have a great weekend. Bye for now. Here they come, race it through, boys. Creek to Coast is produced in proud partnership with BCF. Boating, camping and fishing, this is living. We drive vehicles supplied and serviced by the Motorama Group. It's easy for the big man. It's easy. Look out. I'm down here next Wednesday.